Hello plant people. So last week we unboxed my Thailand import plants and now I have an update for you. So basically you saw when I was opening the box, my excitement level was going down pretty fast and for a good reason. If you haven't seen that video, I would suggest to go to check it out right now so you are in the loop what's going on, and then you can come back to this video because this is definitely a follow-up on that unboxing video. So I have more information for you. As you've seen in the previous video, I had missing plants and well, basically I ordered 12 plants and I only received 7 and 2 out of 7 was dead. So I was still missing 5 plants. And if you're wondering how the company resolved the issue, well, they didn't. So I guess that's the story, the end. Just kidding, guys. But here's the whole rundown on this whole mess. So first, let's start off with the company. And one thing I want to say, this video is only about this particular company. I am sure there's a lot of good companies in Thailand who do good business and, you know, have good customer service. So this company, I can't say that about them. So last time I didn't mention the company name for a good reason. I did not want to say anything negative, you know, about anyone that I don't really know what I'm dealing with. So at this point, now that it's been over a week and the issues has not been resolved. So let's start off with the company name. So it's Asian Plant Export. I'm sure you guys have seen them online all the time. They pop up quite a lot. And also I want to mention Tropics at Home and Asian Plant Export. I don't know if it's the same company. I would think they are connected somehow, because when I ordered from Asian Plant Export, I have gotten an email to confirm my order from Tropics at Home. So I would assume they are connected. So, but there's 2 different websites for each of them. So I would think if you guys decide to export, so keep in mind those 2 companies. I'm pretty sure they run the business same way. And here's the way they run the business. Now that I have all this information, I can share. So you've seen there's like missing plants. That was very, very disappointing. So immediately after making that video, I went on my computer, I emailed the company and I was very polite and explained to them that I'm missing 5 plants and 2 out of 7 that I have received are dead. I took pictures, I sent it to them, and I was, you know, I wanted to see what they're gonna do about it. And the response that I got from the Tropics at Home, because that's who got my order initially or sent me email of my, you know, order. So I got reply from that person that basically he forwarded my email to a second person and he basically told him to resolve it, and that was it. This guy was done with me. He never ever, I have never heard from him again, although I have tried to put him on the string of emails again, but I have not heard from him again, and I would assume he's the owner of the company. So now the person number 2 involved. Person number 2 never responds to me. Person number 3, I get email, and that person basically tells me that, you know, they apologize, and the reason they did not include all of the plants that I purchased because they didn't have them. So when I was purchasing all of the plants from them, on their website, it actually says if they're available. And as far as I'm concerned, when I was buying them, they were all available. And to me, even that's the case, and if they don't have them in stock right now, you would think company would email you and like, hey, you know, we don't have all of your order right now. Is that okay if we hold it back until we do have all of the plants to ship to you? And I would be totally okay with that. They did not do that. They just made that call on their own, and as you saw, I ended up with missing plants. And so the person number 2 never responded. The third person basically told me that they apologize and they can refund for the plants that they did not, you know, ship to me, and they would refund me 50% for the plants that are dead. So okay, so I give them all of my information and I tell them just refund. Oh, and another option I actually got, which is, you guys gonna find it pretty funny. They asked me if I would like to wait until my next order so they could include the plants that are missing in my initial order in there. Like, I was actually shocked that they actually thought that I would ever order from them again. And to me, it's like, so do they do this to a lot of people where you purchase certain amount of plants, they put, you know, half of your order, or in my case, I got only 40% of my order, and they just hope that you're just gonna let it go or order from them again. Well, in my opinion, that's not really the good way to get repeat business. So, and for me personally, ordering plants is just the whole plant hobby is such a happy, nice hobby, and ordering and buying plants, it should be very happy and nice experience also. Well, that's not the case with this company, and since they are providing such a crappy experience, at least for me, I will definitely not put myself ever in a situation again where I feel that way, or I have to spend more than a week of my life trying to resolve some kind of issues. It should not be like that at all. So, but let me tell you, so person number 3 emailed me with apologies and their explanation of what happened. So I told them, yes, refund, here's my PayPal information. You would think that is it. No. I got crickets after that. Nobody, you know, no refund, nobody ever responded to me. So then I finally emailed them through PayPal, and I basically said, like, am I getting my refund? What is going on? That's when the person number 2 came into play. He finally responded to me, and what he said is, I don't even know what you're talking about. What is the problem? Tell me what it is so I can solve it. And at this point, I'm getting very, very frustrated because I've seen the string of emails. I know that he got the original email, the first initial email from his boss to resolve it, and now he's telling me he's never heard of it. So I gave him a quick rundown on what happened again. And then I see that he's forwarding my email to a 4th person at this point and telling them that they need to resolve it. And it's funny because in his email to that person, he did say that we refund 100% on missing plants, and we refund 50% on dead plants. So that person comes back to me next day, and she says, I would assume it's a girl, and she says to me that she would like to see pictures of dead plants. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how many times do I have to explain the same situation, send the same pictures. It's just so not worth it. What a waste of my time. So, but I'm trying to be polite, and I send her pictures, and she comes back with basically the same story, how they will refund 100% of missing plants, although now I get 40% on my dead plants. So, I mean, basically what I see with this company, it's kind of a pattern. I mean, I don't know, you guys let me know if you ever ordered from them before, if you had similar stories, or everything went smooth. I don't know. This is like first time for me, and this is my personal experience, and so far there is no resolve. And so I might be mistaken, but in my case, this is what I got. So I got 5 people involved in this whole process, and basically it's a loop. We're going on a loop. They basically asking me the same questions, and there is no resolve, no refund. And even after I told that lady that I will never ever, and again, she gave me an option again to order from them again, and this way they could send me the missing plants somehow. And honestly, after that, I just told her, listen, you guys wasted my time, and you guys wasted my money. I am not wasting any more time on this. So just issue the refund. I'm just done with you. I will never order from you again. And guess what? Crickets. Nothing happening. So at this point, I got so fed up with this company that I'm just not even gonna deal with them again. So I just called my credit card company and basically explained what happened to them, which is kind of crazy. This is not normal, you know, credit card issues, because I am in possession of 5 plants, and so I definitely didn't want to dispute the full charge, because, you know, I'm pretty fair and honest person. I don't want them not getting paid for what they actually did do. So I basically explained to her the whole rundown. Even the credit card customer service person said to me, why would you pay even a half for dead plants? I mean, like, that's funny, but it makes sense that why would you pay for something that's dead? I mean, but that's that's the option the company provides. So I got a portion of my money back at this point. Am I ever going to order from this company? Absolutely not. It is so not worth it. It's just such a waste of time and money and energy. And I am a very positive person, and I like to just focus on positive things instead of negative. Even making this video, I was dreading all day, just because I'm so over this whole negative situation and unpleasant situation that I just don't even want to dwell on that anymore. I just want to move on. The only reason why I decided to make this video, because I thought you guys need to know how it works, because a lot of you are wondering, you know, should I order from Thailand? The prices are so much better. They have a huge variety of plants. Although yes, prices are better, the plants itself are not that expensive, but the shipping is very expensive. You know, plus the certificate, it is very expensive. So at the end of the day, you will spend good amount of money. Also that night when I unboxed, and you've seen how tired I was, and I wasn't really looking forward to repot anything, but I was a little suspicious at this point, seeing how, you know, 2 dead plants in the package. I was a little suspicious, so I stayed up till 1 in the morning that night, and I opened up all the bags and sphagnum just to see what the condition are roots in. And well, that's a whole another story, you guys. The roots, let me tell you, they were there before, I could tell you right now. So they were rooted, but when they got to me and when I opened it, whatever existing roots were there, they were absolutely destroyed. They were rotted. They were basically non-existent. So, and that is something I cannot blame on the company. I would think it looks like they were rooted. They did not lie about that. But what I think is happened, which definitely keep that in mind when you're ordering from any Thailand company at this point, because they all have to go through this process to ship the plants. And let me read this to you, what they do to those plants prior to shipping here, because you might find this very interesting. Let's see here. So we have a standard treatment here. First, disinfect the plant 2 days before shipping. Remove soil on day of shipment. Clean roots with water until all soil is removed. Spray 0.03% imidacloprid over plants and dry for 30 minutes. Or dip roots for 3 minutes in fungicide and condifor solution condifor solution gets sucked up by the plant. After that, we place all in a drying room for 45 minutes. Then we add a sterile sphagnum to the roots and wrap this in plastic bag. Wrap roots in plastic bag, wrap plant in a special design clean paper for export and pack. So you can tell how much those plants go through before they ship them out. And I want to say that my dried plant that came completely dry to the crisp, I'm pretty sure the dryer in the room for 45 minutes would totally do that. So so I wouldn't be surprised if it was just after all the drying and stuff and they kind of saw that it's on the last leg, but they still shipped it to me. But the roots, I could tell they were there initially, so it's probably all this chemical solutions that they put it over, rinsing them out, putting over the chemical solution, drying them for a while, and then putting in a wet sphagnum moss and a bag, and that would do it. So all of the roots on all of them, even the plants that looked good initially, they are not there. So whatever was left there, they were rotted out. And I actually took pictures, so maybe next video when I update you guys on those plants, and hopefully I would be able to reroot them, I will show you the pictures. So, but that's another risk to keep in mind ordering from Thailand. And I would assume companies that provide the photosynthesis certificate, they all have to go through this process in order to ship them legally, which is that I can't blame the company for. The only honestly positive thing I could say about my experience is the shipping. That this company did get it right. I mean, I am still amazed how fast plants got to me. 4 days, that's absolutely fast. But even that's the only thing I feel like they got it right. And at this point, if they ship well and all that, great, the shipping is so fast, well, that's great. But if you are not doing a good business, and if you're not shipping all of the plants that people ordering, or plants come dead, what is the point of a good shipping? So basically, one positive thing I found in this company that really doesn't really matter. So this is the rundown on how all of this works. Am I gonna do it again? Hell no. It is so not worth it. It is so not worth even my energy, or just, the disappointment is just not worth it. So I honestly always prefer to buy plants in my own country. All right, guys, I hope you liked this video. I hope it was very informative for you, and I am done with all this negative experience. I am moving on, and next video, I just, want to go over how are they doing, and hopefully they will be rooted, and hopefully it would be positive, would be on a positive note. And so we can move on from all of this mess and never again. So you guys, if you like this video, please make sure to like it and subscribe. And especially if you want to see the follow-up on how my plants are doing, definitely subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.